a new episode of the Aquaponics geodome, and it is April 22, 2019, and today I brought my fish with me for the move to the geodome for some extra nitrates, so let's check it out. The fish are moved from the aquarium at home, and I brought them, my dad brought them with the car, so I don't have to ride with them on an electric bike and hobble, and we had this goal zero with us, so there was continuously oxygen into this bag of fish. So let's introduce these fish because they are already gasping for oxygen, and introduce them to this tank that they can climatize to the temperature and the water values. So let's make a little bit of haste with it. So let's add some water to the mix, so they can just adapt to our situation. There we go. Climatizing now, and they are adjusting to the temperature. So we will wait, and it's fucking hot here. It's already like 40 degrees, 50 degrees, melting here. So I'm thinking about an extra ventilation option by putting a soda bottle with a wide diameter in the middle and then smaller on the top of the bottom. So when air is getting hot here, it will be pushed out of these holes on the top. I want to add some more, maybe 4 more, so I get more volume that can be moved. And with this wider diameter to smaller diameter, you can compress air and therefore cool it. And then we have like a circle of soda bottles on the bottom that will suck air in from outside, compress it, and therefore cooling it. And then we have like a more passive way of cooling this aquaponics geodome. Maybe I can also add an extra window, but I want to try this first. And in the winter I can just screw a dopje on it, or a screwed up fork or something like that on it, so it will not work in winter. So we have like an isolation thing. And that's something to try out. They also did it. We have a random grow bed where everything is just being seeded in, and I just watch what will come out of it. And through the last weeks I've seen different plants sprouting, developing, and making fruits. Just like these. It's really hard to remember the names. It's a radish. Like it's a really big radish over here. It's like as long as my finger. The taste is not so great because they are so big, and you have better have smaller radishes, so the taste is more concentrated in this root. But a lot of things going on here, like beans, carrots, tomatoes, even chopped off celery. That is like a second-hand occasion celery that will regrow into a new celery. Talking about regrown celeries, I have one here. This one I planted in the winter or something like January, maybe February, I don't know, remember, but here it is. I planted it on the same time like I did with the pack soy. Look at this pack soy. It really developed into a flowering mass. It will produce seeds, so I can regrow new pack soy. So thank you supermarket for this chopped off pack soy. heat is like super fantastic, and I appreciate it. But if you want to grow lettuce or something like else, different plants, they will just flower like hell. They think like it's top season, so let's grow some reproducing orchids. You get like a lettuce 2 meters high instead of normal lettuce. For instance, this rucola. The idea is to expand the production outside. I have these, still have these tubes, never used them, built them for a different project. And now I'm gonna expand the production also outside. We have a different temperature range, and maybe the lettuce will grow and develop in a normal way, where we can make it like a product to sell instead of happy flowering lettuce of 2 meters high. So now it's like a short visual tour of all the grow beds here. Stuff is growing, seeds are sprouting, different plants say, yay, the season has begun. Let's grow, let's get into action and show ourselves above the ground. Flowerings, also fascinating color, textures, so bright, super nice. And still the plants are doing relatively fine under this temperature. They have not enough water to evaporate to control their own cooling. So snails are not so many here with this temperature, so it might be a positive thing too. With super thick back soil. There's some lettuce developing here. Maybe it will sprout also due to this plant. We will see. Some nice lettuce here. Super nice. This is a cucumber thing. It's like you can eat it. The leaf, it tastes like cucumber. There are a bunch more here. They will also produce blue flowers later. You can put them in the salads and chocolate leaves and take the flowers. It's a nice combination. Grass, flowers. We got rucola, we call it in Dutch, lettuce kind. There's this kind of leaf. It's more like a strong, higher taste on the lettuce. You like it? Now we have some microgreens that are flowering, so I will have enough seeds for the coming time. So the next second batch. Have to find a way out to get them out of these seed casings, but somebody should have thought about it in the past, so then we have to read some lectures on literature to find some nice tricks. The same grow bed, like a little bit mixed, eating mixed together, carrots, paprikas, cabbage, tomatoes, mint, some local plants, and brandnetel, we call them. I have to search up for the English word, but it's like a stinging plant. It's like, you touch it, it will burn you, sting you. Same here. Plants are showing their grains above the ground. Got a new plant from front, water fresh. So they will also grow nice. Beans, doing great. Just planted them in December. A lot of them rotted away. It was a stinking mess, but still a few germinated. So that's nice. We can also have a next generation of aquaponics beans. Maybe this year also, I don't know. Tomatoes, growing.
was not so windy today at all, but now when I was talking here, I noticed that the Aquaponics geodome is like expanding outside, and you can just put some pressure on the foil and it just goes in and goes out and goes in and goes out. So it's like a high pressure system going in there, and it pushes all the air outside. It's like a hot air balloon. So maybe if I pump up the heat even more, I can go into the air and fly away with this greenhouse. But not today.
Oh, it's time to release the fish. They have been climatized to the temperature and the water value. So it's time to release these new employees into the dome so they can have a lot of extra shit into the system, where the plants will be delightful, happy for this extra gain. After this, we also will measure some water values of the system and of the fishpoo reactor also. The water the air pump, so maybe we can see them better. Here they are, the fish. I also have this story about this ozone generator that is between the air pump. That is pumping, generating ozone and pumping into the aquarium. And the good thing about ozone, the bubbles will rise soon. Here they come. Put some more pressure on the head. There you go. So now there's ozone generated into the water, generated into the device, pumped into the water, and this ozone is binding with free radicals and neutralizing them, and the byproduct is an extra oxygen molecule in the water, so you can increase the amount of oxygen far beyond what's even possible in normal conditions. So it's an extra boost to your fish in health into the system. And the other thing is, when you're, this one situation I had, when I came home and 2 pumps stopped and all my fish were like floating on top, gasping for air, and like, oh my god, they're all gonna die. I quickly switched on my ozone generator at home back on with the pump, and everything was running again. And after a half hour, the fish that were, in my opinion, already dead, were swimming around happily after again. I only lost 2 fish of 30 fish. And 1 fish was immediately dead. The other one I take great care of, and it took 1 week to die eventually. So I think the oxygen, the lack of oxygen, had deteriorated his neurons or brain functions in a very hard way. It was not able to live normal life or fish again. So I had to rehabilitate this fish, but yeah, how to do that. But anyway, ozone gives a nice benefit
in extreme conditions you don't want to test out, but in there might be a solution to save them all in a fast manner. But in normal operation it also helps nitrifying ammonia and nitrates, so, and gives some extra oxygen into the water, especially when you have warm days. And when one pump will fill here, I also still have this huge extra ammonia. Well, the water values of the fishpoo reactor is like 0 ammonia. I was like, yeah, something more. No, it was not more than that. So it's like 0. Nitrates are also 0. So it makes me wonder that, yeah, it's the first time I test this kind of water values for a fishpoo reactor. So I didn't expect what to expect, but yeah, it's like clean water, and there's also a lot of creatures swimming around in there. So I also have my Davia farm or hatchery in one. Isn't that nice?
The water values of the waters in the system of this system is 0 ammonia, 0 nitrate, and pH a little bit high, around 7.5, 8. That's okay, because it's a new system. Well, the pH will go down. It's like the system at home. The more bioactivity there is, the more food, the more H pluses will be produced, so therefore less pH, so like 6.5 would be nice. And a higher nitrate level, like 50 milligrams per liter, is a standard in this industry for a good production. It is already doing amazing here, but it can be like a factor more. And I want to achieve that. So it's good that we have now like 50 more fish, so like 60 fish, small fish, big fish, different fish, all goldfish. Except one fish, that's gold silk, that's like a doctor fish. It produces ammonia, it produces like a form of antibiotic in their slime skin, and it will release that into the water. Therefore it's like a disinfected fish that will keep your pond clean and itself, and other fish also. So it's like a bio antibiotics prevent this area from being nasty in the fish tank. The rest can be maintain its own. Good guys, bad guys. relationship, it's no problem. But we want to have the fish in optimal condition. Makes them happy, keeps them happy, makes them resistant, versatile to bad things that can happen in the aquaponics. So let's check out this fishpoo reactor and clean this filter. Let's get busy. Let's unplug this pump for this enormous filter. And let's get this one. And it stopped. Now we can clean it by doing this. All the nasty stuff in this rum filter will be released. There are sponges in there, and I can rotate this arm and it will disturb these sponges, the nitrates that's been collected. On these sponges will be shaken off these sponges. So when I turn on the pump, shake the valve like this, and water will stream from this hose into this fish reactor. So that was that. I cleaned the fish filter and the Yoggy Buggy stuff is now in there. Like brown water now. Not too much, but okay, a little fine debris has been collected here. It will settle down to the bottom, and momentarily we have a half volt of voltage running here from this microbial fuel cell fishpoo reactor. So let's give it a shot down how much it will do when I measure some milliamps, and we are now at 8.5 milliamps. And everything is being disturbed, so everything is just to settle down. Oxygen has been added to the system, so it's like not an ideal situation to measure the amps voltage, but still it's amazing. I love that. So this filter is clean again. So I'm gonna hook up this resistor again back to this fishpoo reactor so it can produce and consume energy, and then we can measure the usage on this IoT equipment I have here, like Arduino style, that's broadcasting different sensor values to the main quarters. That's good headquarters. Also a little bit Arduino station, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi over there, and then you put it into the cloud and you can all see the temperature, humidity, light, and also the fishpoo voltage of the fishpoo reactor online, and you can see the difference when it's colder, it's less bioactivity, and when it's hotter, there's more activity, so therefore more power being produced. It's amazing. Still have to do something with the algae reactor, but I didn't have any time for that at this moment. I was looking for a new job, found two, so I'm gonna earn a lot of money in the next days, weeks, years, so that's also cool, and I can expand until I earn some big money to generate my own income from aquaponics. It's a big dream for later. It's still a hard dream to realize for us all. Anyway, I wish you a nice day and a nice Easter. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions or comments about subject aquaponics or generating power with fishpoo, leave a comment behind or email me. You know where to find me: Facebook, YouTube, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Go out.